Alright guys, we're finally back. It's great to see y'all again. You can probably see those squishmallows in the back. I do not sleep with them. Okay, maybe I sleep with them, but that's not what we're talking about today, so let's get to the video. So I have had this box sitting in my house for a good long while, but I was just looking for the right time to review it for you guys, and I'm glad the day is finally here. So in this box should be the Scream 6 costume. I believe it's the 25th anniversary robe just with a Scream 6 mask, so I hope that's actually what's in the box. I don't know, I could have even been scammed and I don't know it because I haven't opened the box. I had been wanting a 25th anniversary robe for a long time, but every time I went for one, I was never able to get my hands on it for the original price. Everyone was trying to resell it to me for $200+. And honestly, I'm not gonna knock anyone's hustle. They got to it first. That's on me for not being there earlier. But the opportunity to buy the Scream 6 version of the costume, which is pretty much the same thing just with the Scream 6 mask, came up, and I just couldn't pass it up because I was able to get it for the original price. I do not mean to talk your ear off, so we're just gonna get straight to unboxing it. Alright, so here is the packaging. Of course, you can see the front insert presenting the costume as well as the new aged mask being paired with it. So this is a cross between the 25th anniversary costume and the Scream 6 mask. The two main differences I know between these and the standard Fun World robes is that they use a sparkly fabric as well as having more accurate drapes to the film than just the standard long jagged cut triangle. So I'll turn it around for you guys so you can see the pancake mask in the back. That always happens with the latex masks. It really bothers me when they don't try to put some kind of stuffing or plastic insert in some masks where they just let them get completely flattened, and then it's a nightmare to try and reshape them, whether it's a ghost face mask or any other character for that matter. But honestly, to me, the robe is what matters the most, so I don't really care. Alright, so we're gonna get on to opening the packaging and showing the individual contents, of course. So of course we have the mask, we have the robe itself, very heavy actually, as well as the gloves. Alright, we're going to start with the material that the robe is made out of. It does seem that they are using the same material that they used for the 25th anniversary mask shrouds. And honestly, it feels very sandpaper-ish from the outside, but on the inner side, it is this softer material, and you're most likely going to be wearing an outfit underneath, so you won't even feel any of it at all. I'd say this material is closer to the sparkle of the earlier robes, maybe not Scream 6, but the sparkle itself is really cool regardless. Alright, moving on to the hood. It does seem that there is a paper thin foam insert in here, and honestly, for it being very thin and flimsy, it is more reminiscent of the Scream 6 robes, the way it drapes down over Ghostface's head instead of being pulled apart by a huge foam insert inside of it, so I guess it works well for being paired with a Scream 6 mask. So moving on to the drapes, you can see the shape that's cut out instead of the usual massive triangle with jagged edges. This is really cool. I honestly don't know exactly which film this is modeled after, but I believe it's closest to
Scream 4.
Correct me if I'm wrong. The only other thing I can mention about the drapes is that they are sparkly on this side, but a flat black on the other side. I don't see that being too much of an issue for people that are going to take pictures from the front anyway, but again, it is mass produced. It is what it is. Just a quick look at the sleeve. Yes, it does have some elastic in it. So here we have the gloves. I honestly wasn't expecting them to sparkle, but I'm glad that they do. This is really cool. I don't remember if the gloves are sewn onto the robe for Scream 6, but it could still be worth doing regardless. And here we have the aged mask from Fun World. This is a bib style mask. Of course, I would prefer the full shroud, but this makes it a lot easier to just take this off and reshroud it myself. Probably want to change out the eye mesh as well. I really like the way this mask came out. They did originally plan to like 3D scan or use some kind of molding process to use the actual mask from the film and make one-to-one copies, but due to time constraints went with a ground up sculpt, and I'm honestly pleased with it. It looks really good. Now that we've gotten a good look at everything individually, let's put it all together and try it on. So there it is, the Scream 6/25th anniversary costume. I do understand that there were some safety protocols they had to follow, of course making the drapes shorter so it's not a tripping hazard, as well as the eye mesh thinner for better visibility. But even with that, for the quality and the price, it's totally worth it. I really hope this video helped you guys get a better look at the costume and maybe even helped you decide if you really want to get one for yourself. I'll try to provide some links if I can find some that are 100% guaranteed that you'll actually receive one and not get scammed out of your money. These are still kind of pricey even for being mass produced. Really quick, before I close out the video, I want to thank you guys so much for helping me hit 200 subscribers. It really came out of nowhere. Even the love on the Slasher Killer robe review, that means so much to me, and I couldn't be more thankful for you guys. We are getting into October already, so there will be a lot more fun and exciting videos on the channel very soon. I try to keep everything concise and to the point, so if you like channels to get right into the good stuff, make sure to stay tuned and subscribe. Once again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.